Hello, hello, lovelies. You are listening to the Love Life with Court show. And as always, I am your host, Courtney Duano. If this is your first time tuning into the pod, well, welcome to the family. And if not, here is a warm welcome back. Without further ado, let's get started on today's episode. Hello, hello, loves. I am so excited to talk about today's episode, which is removing the stagnant energy in your life. There's a reason we call it spring cleaning. Lately, I have been in a mood of get it the fuck out of my house. I just want to get rid of it all. I want to declutter every nick and cranny and corner of my house, my storage unit, my car, all of it. It's not just me that feels this way. We're likely to find ourselves itching to clear out the heavy, stagnant energy that may have made its way into our spaces over the course of the darker winter months. And what I'm realizing at this point is that we've been living in the same home for about 4 years now. And over time, you start accumulating things. And I'm realizing that the more I accumulate, the less satisfied I am with my environment, to the point that every time I open a drawer or cupboard or my overflowing closet, especially my overflowing closet, I find myself feeling so frustrated and just wanting to throw it all away. I am very much do not get rid of your clothes. Things always come back in fashion. If it doesn't have holes or stains, like put it in storage, it'll come back in fashion. My grandmother taught me this and it's just stayed with me forever. But I'm realizing that the more clothes I have, the less I have to wear. I can't find the things that I like to wear every day. And the things that I can find, I just get frustrated and they end up all on my floor every morning because I try on 10 different things. So I've decided that I want to do a micro closet where it's just like 5 shirts, 5 pants, 5 jackets, and just rotate that throughout seasons, depending on if it's colder, if it's hotter. And that's a big thing for me. So currently that's what I'm working on is decluttering my closet. What I've noticed as I am starting this decluttering process is clutter and objects that you dislike or no longer have a need for, they can cause a buildup of stagnant energy in your living space. And this was very simply applicable to what my closet looked like. Every time I was going in there, I just felt very blah about going to pick out clothes. And now that I can see a bit more of my clothing and I'm starting to declutter a bit more, I'm noticing that there's an easier flow of energy. What happens with all this buildup is it causes us to feel uninspired and drained. And alternatively, as I'm talking about where I have a more clear space, this clear space allows energy to circulate freely, creating a calm environment where you can flourish. So for me, I'm a lot more calmer and my outfits are so much cuter because of it. So just as our mind can become cluttered with thoughts that no longer serve us, it is even more apparent when it comes to our environment. So if you have found yourself chronically tired and drained of energy, it's likely that you're stuck in a space that is quite stagnant. And let's talk about how we can work through that. Where there's stagnant energy, things aren't progressing as quickly as you'd like them to. And eventually what will happen is you'll give up worrying about when the things you want will come your way, as you no longer have a flow of energy where it can thrive and grow. When energy is flowing nicely, there's a certain grace and ease to life. It feels more open and fun and playful and loving and expansive. And we feel more connected. We feel supported, trusted, cooperative, and hopeful, feeling courageous and confident. When you think about when you first got your own home or your own office, or even as a kid when you could redesign your room, you felt this sense of opportunity. It was an empty space, an empty canvas. And that's very applicable when you take that space and relate it to your manifestation journey. When you have a space that is more open, it's just as when you are manifesting your reality, and the opportunities and the things that you can manifest become more open and expansive. And that's why it's so important to remember that energy wants to flow. It likes being in motion. And it isn't even that particular about where it flows. It just wants to flow somewhere. And if it doesn't have anywhere to go, it tries to move around in whatever space it has available. Then it becomes bottled up inside you, and that energy goes into creating circular thinking. I know we've all experienced this, where you start feeling worried or confusion or stress or anxiety, and you're not sure where it's coming from. Well, this is a literal expression of what your energy, what your environment, your surroundings are trying to tell you and communicate with you, is that this energy has become too stagnant. And this stuck energy can also manifest as physical illnesses. If the energy has nowhere to go, well, it's going to begin to go within you and affect your day-to-day and eventually your body. So just as you cleanse and maintain your own energy, it's important to tend to your home in the same way by ensuring you clear out stagnant energy to make space for the new, to open up those opportunities. And additional signs that indicate you have stagnant or negative energy within your home could be things like frequent negative thoughts or unusual, unpredictable, or irrational behavior by a family member, a chronic health problem, lost opportunities, or repeatedly getting stuck in the final stages of a new opportunity, not achieving desired results despite making efforts, lack of motivation or focus, disputes with family members or colleagues at the workplace. Now, whatever it is, in short, it is time for a cleanse. If you are experiencing any of the things that I just listed, it's time. And first things first, it's time to clean and declutter your house. Anything that is broken should not be kept in your house. While such items do not contribute to the decor of your house, and they also attract the negative energies. Keeping houseplants that absorb negative energy. When we have plants that absorb toxins from the air, things like the lucky bamboo plant, where this brings luck and health as well as love life. We have aloe vera, the succulent plant that resists bad luck and negative energy and is known to clear the air. Jasmine attracts progressive energy and helps nourish relationships. Money trees, a girl loves a good money tree, brings on good feelings and luck. Now, those are simple answers: decluttering and putting plants in your home. But you can also keep in mind of starting with a small section or work in a small area first. Clear out items that don't belong. Decide what you'll keep and toss. And tossing is very important. If you haven't used it within the last year and it doesn't bring you some kind of joy, get rid of it. Create categories for everything so that you always know where things are and they always have a place to go back to. Everything you put back should be visible. And this is what I'm trying to keep in mind when I'm organizing my closet. If I can't see that shirt, it's going to go because I need to adjust what I own to the space that I have. Now, clearing surfaces, keeping your atmosphere and environment as clear as possible. Create a blank space everywhere, as many places as you can. And if you can't sell it, donate it. Remember that your home is not a storage unit. Try to keep what you need in the actual life you are living right now, not what you might need in the future, not what you've used a few times in the past, the life that you are living right now. So keep in mind, we have first things first. Anything that is broken has got to go. Bring some plants into the home. Even if you don't have a green thumb, just keep bringing them in. They're good luck. And start with a small section. Clear out items that don't belong. Decide what you'll keep and toss. Create categories for everything. Everything you put back should be visible. Clear surfaces. Create a blank space. If you can't sell it, donate it. That's a big one. If you have to put it away in hopes that it'll sell one day, donate it. Keep what you need in the life you are living right now, because if you need something in the future, you can just go get it. Okay? Sell it, donate it, give it away, whatever it is. Get rid of it. Get it the fuck out. Anywho, that is today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy spring cleaning, and a friendly reminder to not only be kind to others, but also to your amazing, beautiful, decluttering self. I love you all, and we will see you on the next episode.